Hi there. This is Mrs. Ferris from the library. We can't be doing story time at the library, but we can do a virtual story time. Do you like to eat? Well, we're going to have some stories all about eating. And our first one is going to be called Going to Squintum's, a Foxy Folk Tale. It's by Jennifer Westwood and Fiona French. So let's start. One day, Fox was digging behind the stump when he found a bumblebee. Now he put that bumblebee in his bag, and the bag upon his back, and he set off on his travels. Now at the first house he came to, Fox walked up to the door and said, "Mind if I leave my bag here while I go to Squintum's?" "Not at all," said the woman of the house. "Well," said Fox, "just don't look in my bag." And she promised she wouldn't. But as soon as he'd gone, she said, "I wonder what's in that bag." And the minute the woman opened the bag, why, the bumblebee came buzzing out and got swallowed by a rooster. Back came Fox. "Did you look in the bag?" he asked. "I did," she admitted, and she told him about the rooster. "Well, then I figure you owe me the rooster," said Fox. So he put the rooster in his bag and the bag upon his back, and he went on with his travels. At the second house he came to, Fox walked up to the door and said, "Mind if I leave my bag here while I go to Squintum's?" "Not at all," said the woman. "Well, just don't look in the bag," he warned her. And she promised she wouldn't. But as soon as he was gone, she said, "I wonder what's in that bag." And the minute the woman opened the bag, the rooster came out squawking and got rolled as flat as a pancake by the hog. Now back came Fox. "Did you look in the bag?" he asked. "I did," and she told him all about the hog. "I figure you owe me the hog then," said Fox. And he put the hog in his bag and the bag upon his back, and he went on with his travels. Now at the third house he came to, Fox walked up to the door and said, "Mind if I leave my bag here while I go to Squintum's?" "Not at all," said the woman. "Well, just don't look in my bag," he said, and she promised she wouldn't. But as soon as he'd gone, she said, "I wonder what's in that bag." And the minute she opened the bag, the hog came trundling out and got tossed up into the oak tree by a bull. Back came Fox. "Did you look in the bag?" he asked. "I did," she admitted, and she told him about the bull. "I figure you owe me the bull then," said Fox, and he put it in his bag and the bag upon his back, and he went on with his travels. At the fourth house he came to, Fox walked up to the door and said, "Mind if I leave my bag here while I go to Squintum's?" "Not at all," said the woman. "Well, just don't look in the bag," he warned, and she promised she wouldn't. But as soon as he'd gone, she thought, "I wonder what's in that bag." And the minute the woman opened the bag, the bull came out bellowing and got chased away by the woman's little boy. Back came Fox. "Did you look in the bag?" he asked. "I did," she admitted, and she told him about the boy. Fox grinned. "Well, I figure you owe me the boy then," said Fox. And he put the boy in the bag and the bag upon his back, and he went on with his travels. At the fifth house he came to, Fox walked up to the door and said, "Mind if I leave my bag here while I go to Squintum's?" "Not at all," said the woman. "Well, just don't look in my bag," he said. And she didn't look. Now just then the woman's cookies were done and needed to be taken out of the oven. Her children came running in, all asking for cookies, and in the midst of the hullabaloo she heard a voice from the bag cry, "Give me a cookie too, please." So she opened the bag, and out jumped the little boy. Then she put their watchdog into the bag, and he knew all about Fox. Back came Fox, and something was in the bag, so he put the bag upon his back, and he went on with his travels. Now after a while, Fox got hungry. "Guess I'll eat that boy," he said. So he opened the bag. But the minute the bag was opened, out jumped the watchdog, and that was the end of Fox. Well, do you like to eat? That's a silly question, isn't it? Can we do a finger play together about eating something that you might even have had this week? Can you show me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers? We're going to pretend each one of those fingers is a hot dog, and your other hand is the pan. I've got 5 little hot dogs. They're cooking in the pan. The grease got hot, and one went bam. So fold one down. 4 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot, and one went bam. So then 3 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot, and one went bam. 2 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot, and one went bam. 1 little hot dog is cooking in the pan. The grease got hot, and the one went bam. So no little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot, and the pan went bam. Well, let's have another story. This is one you might have heard of. It's actually a song, but I don't think I'll sing it. This is called The Lady with the Alligator Purse. It's by Nadine Bernard Westcott. And I should have mentioned at the beginning that all of the publishers of the books that I'm sharing have given permission for me to use them. Well, Miss Lucy had a baby, and his name was Tiny Tim. She put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. Well, he drank up all the water, and he ate up all the soap. He tried to eat the bathtub, but it wouldn't go down his throat. Well, Miss Lucy called the doctor. Miss Lucy called the nurse. Miss Lucy called the lady with the alligator purse. I love that purse. In came the doctor. In came the nurse. In came the lady with the alligator purse. Oh, mumps, said the doctors. Measles, said the nurse. Nonsense, said the lady with the alligator purse. Penicillin, said the doctor. Oh, castor oil, said the nurse. Are you ready for this one? Pizza, said the lady with the alligator purse. And then out went the doctor, out went the nurse, and out went the lady with, can you say it with me? The alligator purse. Well, I know another finger play that we could do, and it also has 5, and it's about somebody who wants to be eating, and they don't want to. Can you make 5 little monkeys? Put them up high. 5 little monkeys were swinging in the tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile, you can't catch me. But along came Mr. Crocodile, as hungry as can be, and he went snap. So hide one of the monkeys. I don't like it to think that he might have eaten it. Just hide it. So now 4 little monkeys are swinging in the tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile, you can't catch me. But along comes Mr. Crocodile, as hungry as can be, and he goes snap. So hide another one. 3 little monkeys are swinging in the tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile, you can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile, as hungry as can be, and he goes snap. So how many do we have now? 2 little monkeys are swinging in the tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile, you can't catch me. Well, along comes Mr. Crocodile, as hungry as can be, and he goes snap. So 1 little monkey is swinging in the tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile, you can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile, as hungry as can be, and he goes snap. So now there are no little monkeys swinging in the tree. I better watch out so he won't catch me. All right, are you ready for another story? This is one I bet you know. It's actually one that we had as one of our story walk stories. I took the cover off of my copy of it because it was making too much noise. But this is If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. And it's what we call a circle story. So we're going to start and we're going to add and 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 add. And we're going to come right back to the beginning when we get to the end. Does that make sense? If you give a mouse a cookie. Mouse. If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. And when you give him the milk, he'll probably ask you for a straw. And when he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. And then he'll want to look in a mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. And when he looks in the mirror, he might notice that his hair needs a trim. So he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. And when he's finished giving himself a trim, why, he'll want a broom to sweep up. And he'll start sweeping. Why, he might even get carried away and sweep away every room in the house. He may even end up washing the floors as well. And when he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. You'll have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. He'll crawl in and make himself comfortable, fluff the pillow a few times, and he'll probably ask you to read him a story. So you'll read him from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. And when he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited he'll want to draw one of his own. So we'll ask for paper and crayons, and he'll draw a picture. And when the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name with a pen. Then he'll want to hang his picture on the refrigerator, which means he'll need, can you guess? Scotch tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. And looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's thirsty. So he'll ask for a glass of milk. And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, he's going to want a cookie to go with it. Wouldn't you? Well, if you've been listening all along here, you probably need to move around a little bit. And we have a fun song that we like to do at the library. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all of it, but we can at least try some of it. Can you get ready to shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, and wiggle your waggles away. And can you clap, clap, clap your crazies out, clap, clap, clap your crazies out, clap, clap, clap your crazies out, and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, and wiggle your waggles away. Now, right now we would usually jump, but I'm sitting down. But if you're at home listening to this story and song, you could jump. I won't hear because I'll go out of camera range. But can you jump, jump, jump your jiggles out, jump, jump, jump your jiggles out, jump, jump, jump your jiggles out, and wiggle your waggles away. Can you yawn? Oh. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Oh. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Oh. Yawn your sleepies out, and wiggle your waggles away. Can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out? Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. Wiggle your toes while you're at it too, because we're almost ready for one more story. This is an old story by Maurice Sendak. He wrote it in 1962, and we mostly know his story about Max and the Wild Things, but this is a story called Chicken Soup with Rice. If you go online to YouTube, you can probably hear Carole King sing a version of it. But I'm no Carole King, so I'm just going to read ours. In January, it's so nice, while slipping on the sliding ice, to sip hot chicken soup with rice. Sipping once, sipping twice, sipping chicken soup with rice. In February, it will be my snowman's anniversary, with cake for him and soup for me. Happy once, happy twice, happy chicken soup with rice. In March, the wind blows down the door and spills my soup upon the floor. It laps it up and roars for more, blowing once, blowing twice, blowing chicken soup with rice. In April, I will go away to far-off Spain or old Bombay and dream about hot soup all day. Oh my, oh once, oh my, oh twice, oh my, oh chicken soup with rice. In May, I truly think it best to be a robin lightly dressed, concocting soup inside my nest. Mix it once, mix it twice, mixing chicken soup with rice. In June, I saw a charming group of roses that began to droop. So I pepped them up with chicken soup. Sprinkle once, sprinkle twice, sprinkle chicken soup with rice. In July, I'll take a peep into the cool and fishy deep, where chicken soup is selling cheap. Selling once, selling twice, selling chicken soup with rice. In August, it will be so hot, I will become a cooking pot. Cooking soup, of course, why not? Cooking once, cooking twice, cooking chicken soup with rice. In September, for a while, I will ride a crocodile down the chicken soupy mile. Paddle once, paddle twice, paddle chicken soup with rice. In October, I'll be host to witches, goblins, and a ghost. I'll serve them chicken soup on toast. Whoopee once, whoopee twice, whoopee chicken soup with rice. In November's gusty gale, I will flop my flippy tail and spout hot soup. I'll be a whale, spouting once, spouting twice, spouting chicken soup with rice. In December, I will be a baubled, bangled Christmas tree with soup bowls draped all over me. Merry once, merry twice, merry chicken soup with rice. Now, I told you once, I told you twice, all the seasons of all the years are nice for eating chicken soup with rice. Now, those are our storybooks, but you know we can't have story time if we don't have something on the flannel board. Now, I had a problem because my flannel board is back at the library, so I had to find something here. So I've got a great big board that I've covered with felt. You could do this at home if you wanted to. And what have I been doing, you might wonder, during this time when the library's been closed? Well, I've been making some new flannel board stories. So I'm just going to pull that over, set this up, and this is called This Monster Ate a Monster Lunch. This is a poem that's by Marion Swagger, and I found it on Pinterest. There's the monster. Let's see. I want to make sure you can see all of him, so I better pull him back just a little. Pull him up just a little. All right. Now, this monster ate a monster lunch, a monster pie, and some monster punch. A monster apple, and a monster plum. This monster filled his monster tum. He licked a monster lollipop and drank a bottle of Monster Pop. He chomped a monster chocolate cake. And you know, he got a monster stomach ache. Well, thank you for sharing some stories with me or letting me share them with you. I hope to be doing another one of these soon, and keep reading. Go online. You can find lots of stories that people are reading. Some of the authors are reading their own. You might find other libraries that are having them. And read to each other. It's a fun thing to do. And I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.